Okay, so we are now recording this. So there you go, guys. Since we are experiencing this negative situation in our country, I mean, the rest of the world, because of this COVID-19 pandemic, let's just make use of our time to come up with something productive. So let's try to learn new skills and some unconventional learning that we don't actually learn in school. So I'm just sharing this information to you guys, and maybe it's one way for you to help you as well. Maybe after the quarantine period, you will try to reassess yourself, because right now I hope that you'll be doing a financial checkup on yourself, your financial status. And if you have any plans after the quarantine period, or maybe during the quarantine period, you could try to push yourself harder, because no matter what information or awareness that we have, if we don't use it, if we don't take action in it, it will be useless. So I hope after this webinar, you will try to reassess yourself. Okay. So we'll just be this webinar is about limited lang atong time, because I guess we have only 14 minutes. So I will try my best to squeeze it in, and hopefully I will be able to share to you some valuable information about stock investing. Okay. So just be ready with your pen and paper, guys. Take down notes as we go along, and in case you will have a question later on. Okay, so let me just share to you my screen. I don't know, wait, hold on. Share screen. Okay, let me do that. Okay, hopefully you can see my screen right now, guys. Okay, so my principle in stock investing is buy low and sell high. So by the way, this is my Facebook page, World Financial Freedom. So if you could check the link later on, click like on it, guys, so that you'll be updated, because I'm posting lots of resources about how to amass your wealth and how to increase your knowledge in, you know, financial education. So everything is there if you need help. I'm also posting videos and other articles that might help you guys, and I could also interact with your questions through that page. So how did I learn about financial literacy? In college, I took up business administration, major in management accounting. So I know a lot of stuff about finances, the strategies, accounting, money handling. So all of that, I spent a formal education for 4 years. And then later on, I tapped a company here in Cebu called the International Marketing Group. They actually have an office in JY in Lahug. And they're the people responsible in teaching me not just stock market, but mutual funds, healthcare, insurances, passive income, bonds, real estate, and other forms of business programs that they could provide to me. I owe it to them, because they are the ones that gave me that education. And right now I'm just sharing it to you. I normally would charge for a certain fee, but this time I thought that maybe I could give it to you for free because of our present situations. And maybe you could share this to your friends, and for those who think that they are poor, maybe this is a solution. They just need to inform. They just need the information on how to process it, okay, and apply it in their lives. So International Marketing Group, guys, have been existing for, I guess, 20 years. I've known them when I was still in high school, because my family had some financial services with them. So I'm very much familiar with the company, and this is where I learned a lot. Okay, so you just need to visit their website. It's www.img-corp.com. So I will put this link later on, and you can try to visit it. If you are very interested in joining the group, just let me know. Just message me, because you know I won't bite, I won't eat you guys. Okay, I'm very friendly. I will just respond to your questions and queries on Facebook or whatever. So let us now start, because we don't want to waste time. Okay, so what is the stock market? Okay, the stock market, guys, refers to the collection of markets and exchanges where regular, let me just move. Okay, you can see it. Collection of markets and exchanges where regular activities of buying, selling, and issuance of shares of publicly held companies take place. It's literally a market, guys, okay, for big companies, and they're looking for investors. So we are the investors, and if you're interested to purchase some shares of that company, then you go to a stock market. Next is, here in the Philippines, we only have one stock exchange, and that is the Philippine Stock Exchange, or PSE. They're one of the longest running stock exchanges here in Asia. It was established in 1927, and their main office is in Taguig City. And their trading hours, guys, currently is from 9:30 in the morning. Then they will have a lunch break around 12 noon, and then they'll resume at 1:30 in the afternoon until 3:30 in the afternoon. Now, before, like 10 years ago, when I started to open an account with the stock market, the trading hours is only in the morning from 9:30 to 12 noon. But right now, they have expanded it or extended it to 3:30 in the afternoon, which is really, really good. So just visit www.pse.com.ph for more information about the stock market. I know that the information that you'll see is overwhelming, but don't you worry. I will teach you later on how to navigate this website, okay? Next is, for us to access the stock market, guys, we need to go through a stockbroker. So the stockbroker is a professional who actually executes buy and sell orders of stocks and other securities on behalf of clients. So we are the clients of the stockbroker as an investor. The companies are also their clients as well. So in other words, guys, it means that the stockbroker are middlemen. Okay, so they will be the one to assist us in buying shares of stocks in certain companies. Next is, we want to know who are the stockbrokers here in the Philippines. Where would we tap stockbrokers? So there is a website, philpad.com. They actually made a blog about the top 5 best stockbrokers in the Philippines. Okay, there is Cole Financial, and this is the top or the number 1 stockbroker in the Philippines or in our country. And this is the one that I will introduce to you later on, because I've been using them for more than 10 years. And so far, in terms of customer service, I like it. I'm very satisfied with what they're providing in terms of email inquiries and any help. They respond immediately. And so far, if you're comfortable with the company, then you stay with them for forever, I guess. Okay, so Cole Financial. Next is First Metro Stack. So if you have an account with Metro Bank, you could try their platform, which they call First Metro Stack. I've used this for about 2 years when I started with the stock market. BDO has Nomura. I personally have not tried this. BPI Trade, I've used it last 2018. I mean, until 2018. So that's 2 years ago. And because that time before, it was not real time. So I have to switch to Cole Financial. Phil Stocks is one of the cheapest stockbrokers in the Philippines, but I've just used them for about, I guess, 1 month, because I don't know, I don't like the interaction of their platform. It's confusing, and no, it's not just for me. So anyway, guys, you're not just limited to these 5. In the Philippines, there are more than 20 stockbrokers that you could explore or you could use. It depends upon you. But me, I'm personally using Cole Financial because it's the number 1 stockbroker, and I just like the platform and in terms of customer service, as I've said. So what is Cole Financial, guys? Before, their name is CitiSec Online. That was like when I started 10 years ago. They were established in 1999, and they have a vision to allow a low cost and easily accessible means to invest in the Philippine stock market. So we need the stockbroker, and this time it's Cole Financial. So you just need to visit colefinancial.com. Okay, so this is the website, colefinancial.com. So you need to open an account, guys. So just open an account, and it would pull up this page. Okay, so it's very easy actually, because when you uh, apply an account, guys. There are three options for you to choose. COL starter. I don't know if I could pull that one out. Let me just check. Um, okay. Okay, so before, guys, there's only one account that you could open, that is COL Plus, with a minimum investment of 25,000. Okay, 25,000. Right now, they have three options for those who wants to open an account. COL starter, at a minimum investment of 1,000, you could now start to participate in the stock market. Yes, 1,000 lang siya, guys. So if you have more, then you could try COL Plus, which is 25,000. This is what I got 10 years ago. Initial investment that time is 20,000. But if you have more, if you have millions, guys, then get a COL Premium. Okay, the minimum investment is 1 million. So if you have the resources, then why not go push laban? So, okay, so you just need to choose from three accounts. So, katong mga medyo not so privileged and still struggling, but who really wanted to learn more, I would advise you to start with the COL starter. Okay, so it's very easy to join. COL, just click on open an account on their website and just be ready with your requirements. Usually it's one valid ID that is government issued. So what are these IDs? These are passport, SSS, GSIS, common like voters ID. What else? For minors, you have to supply your birth certificate validated from PSA. Or what else? Your PRC as well. So, and for those who are locally employed or self-employed, prepare your tax identification number. And then you have two options actually, guys. One is online. You just simply submit. Okay, so Online Express, you just need to submit the sign up button in here and submit all the requirements wherever you are in the world or in the Philippines, because anyone can join the stock market, whether you're a Filipino or you're a foreigner. Yes, you can, or wherever you are in the world, you can join as long as you have the Wi-Fi. So I would suggest you try this option number one. This is just their latest feature. We don't have this before. Before, we have to manually mail our requirements to Makati or to their head office in Manila via LBC. But right now, they are also providing this option one, which is very convenient. So click that one out and sign up. Now, if you are here in Cebu, okay, they have an office where you could go to and submit your requirements. They are actually located in Iscario, okay. The address here in Cebu is in Axis Entertainment Avenue, Vibo Place in Iscario City. They're open around 8:30 to 5:30 in the afternoon. You just need to download the form. The form is the customer account information form. Download it, print it, then fill in your details and submit a photocopy of your ID as well to their office, and just wait for the approval. It will take about a day or two for the approval. And before they're gonna approve you guys, once they receive your requirements, whether you applied online or through Cebu's office, they will call you via Viber or via Skype to verify that it is you who applied based on the IDs that you submitted. So they will give you a call. They might be taking a screenshot of your face, sort of like that. This is one of the security and verification process that Call Financial is doing to make sure that it is you who actually is the one applying for having an account with Call Financial. Okay, so once you have that information, guys, once you are already approved, you will be provided with a username and a temporary password, okay, that you could retry to change the password. And that's the time that you have to fund your account. So how do you fund your account? It's also here on the website. You have four options. First option is online or internet banking using the bills payment option of their partner banks. So they have BPI, BDO, Metro Bank, Asia United Bank, China Bank, Robinsons Bank, or Union Bank. So just choose. If you don't have any internet connection or data, you could do a over-the-counter on the following banks as well: BPI, BDO, Metro Bank, and so on. Or if you're in Manila, you just visit Pasay City and look for their office and submit pay your funds. Or if you're an overseas contract worker or OFW, there are certain remittances that caters to funding your co-financial. But if you have the internet, guys, you could actually do money transfers online naman, di ba? So 4 options. After you fund your account with them, that's the time that you have to know what stocks to buy. So this is it, na guys. So for the question is, if you're confused, like what companies or what stocks to buy if you don't know. For me, I would suggest for first timers, if you got the starter plan, at least two guys, two companies, the blue chips. And if you got the Cold Plus, at least 3 companies to start with, maximum of 5. And for me, guys, maximum of 5 lang ko because it's very manageable. It's easy. You know, investing in stocks is also risky, just like putting your money or savings in the bank. So that's also taking risks. So for you to easily manage, if you're still new, then ano lang guys, we have to diversify our investments. We don't need to put it in one basket. So that means to say that you don't need to put your money in one company. Diversified in different different industries. So pwede sa financials, pwede sa real estate industry, pwede sa power, pwede sa consumer, pwede sa retail, pwede sa services industry, pwede din sa information technology, telecommunications, lots of industries that you could choose. Because in our present situation right now, guys, there are some companies na stable lang siya even though there is a pandemic going on. And right now, the entire market in the world is on bearish, meaning to say it's dropping off. I mean, pa downward ang trend. So the stocks are cheap. Very, very affordable. So if you have the money, according to Warren Buffett, be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. Since right now, a lot of us are fearful and scared, so that's a time that you will be greedy. Mean to say, you purchase shares of stocks that are cheap. Okay, but later on, I will expound on that. So I will advise you to only purchase blue chips. What are blue chips? Okay, these are companies that compose the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, and they have a proven track record and daily trends are high in volume or liquidity. In other words, these are known companies, guys, that are well traded in a day-to-day basis. So what are these blue chips? Just to give you an example, San Miguel Corporation, PLDT, Globe, BPI, Metrobank, BDO, what else? Jollibee Food Corporation, Ayala, SM. These are blue chips companies. And these are the companies that I would suggest that you start investing. At least get 2 or get 3 out of the companies that I've mentioned. And I will share to you mine as well later on. Okay, so personally, let me just pull out my, what do you call this? I would show you to you what I have in my portfolio. Where is that? Okay. So I will entertain your questions later on, guys. Just give me a chat. So far, we have 4 participants. I hope that other people could catch up. But anyway, this is recorded. Okay, so this is how it looks like when you have an account with Call Financial. Of course, ako na siyang i-highlight, guys, kaya basig makita niyo akong mga investments, no? So I just have 5 companies, blue chips companies. Actually, I have 4. I have BDO, so financials industry. I have San Miguel Food and Beverage. I have Jollibee Foods Corporation, another blue chips. I have PH Resorts. Actually, I have this like since 10 years ago. It's from the holdings industry. I also have SM Prime Holdings, of course, another holding company. So if you could see, guys, here at the right side, there's a percentage gain or loss. So right now, guys, with our present situation, BDO is doing good because right now, na ako ay 15.44% gain for my initial investment. So previously, I just bought BDO at 87, but right now their current market price is 102. So nakiginan or gain or profit perhaps 15.44%. But it's just unrealized because I'm not selling anything now. So it's just there. It's okay. SMPH is giving me 5.30% in gain. However, San Miguel Food and Beverage, guys, my gosh, I have a loss of around 40% from the initial investments that I have. Okay, because I bought it around 84 pesos, but right now the market price per share is 51. Oh my gosh. Jollibee Food Corporations, I've lost more than 50% of it. Okay, more than half ang iyang market price right now, guys. The question is, should I be worried? Should I be anxious? A bit, but not really, because this time the market is on downtrend, is on a bearish market. So what does it translate? My principle is buy low, sell high. So if I have the money, I will try to buy more shares of Jollibee Food Corporation and San Miguel Food and Beverage. So there are people who are happy with the present situation because they could buy more shares of their favorite stocks. Other people might be afraid, they are scared, so they are selling all their shares. But for me, if we have the buying power, then why not go ahead? Because Jollibee, in principle, is what I believe in, is a very stable company, as well as San Miguel. So that is just how I base my what do you call this? My principle in purchasing stocks and bonds. So normally, guys, if you really don't know what companies, I would suggest you visit pse.com.ph. This is where all the companies are listed, and is the one who will monitor and who will also regulate the companies with regards to the shares. So regulated siya, guys. Okay. What I did is I go to the sidebar of the website here, and I go to market information. Then I go to market activity, then most active. Let me choose most active. All right. So the most active, guys, this is the well-traded stocks as of March 27. So if you don't have any idea what to buy, just refer here. Okay. It will show to you the top 20 companies. So let us say Ayala currently has 493 per share. PLDT is selling at 1,070 per share. BPI is selling at 63.95. So normally I will just maybe check BPI because I know them. I don't have any account, shares with BPI. I have BDO, but let me just check how I did it. So it's important that we need to check the profile of BPI just to know a little bit more. So BPI is from the sector financials, subsector is banks. So all the information is here. And this one is the most important, guys, the board lot. Okay, and the security information, the board lot here, that what I'm highlighted, that is the minimum shares that you could purchase with BPI. That's 10 or multiples of 10. You cannot purchase it if you're gonna plan like 12 lang or 15 lang, dapat multiples of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That is like in multiples of 10. So my question is, with just 1,000, guys, na investment, can you purchase or be an owner of BPI? Yes. Currently, right now, they're actually, wait, hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry. Di mo makita ang board lot. Okay. Yes, guys, I'm showing some screen, but don't worry, this is recorded. So the board lot, guys, hopefully you could check in PSE. Yeah, I'm making something here so you could check. So with 1,000, guys, currently ang price ng BPI is 63 per share. So if you're gonna purchase it, that is just like around 600 if 10 shares lang. So 600 pesos will be deducted from your account funds, which is 1,000, and you will not be able to have shares with BPI. Okay. So let us check other companies. Hope you could see my screen. Hold on. Di pala. Sorry. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, I have here MPI. Let's check MPI. First Metro, First Pacific Metro, First Metro, Metro Pacific Investment. This is like healthcare ni siya, guys. So let's go to the board lot here. Ang ilang board lot is 1,000. Okay, so multiples of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So currently, their price is very cheap, 2 pesos, 2.60 pesos lang per share. However, the board lot is 1,000. Muna ang minimum shares that you could purchase. So 1,000 times 2.60, the minimum investment is around 2,600. So if you just have 1,000, you cannot purchase MPI, even though cheap to the shopper share, 2.60. So you have to definitely add more funds to your account. Okay? So that's how you check, guys. And I also teach you, for me, reference to the historical data of the company here. Just click on the historical data. It will show you a 30-day period. So based on this graph or data, on February 12, okay, the price of MPI, it went high to 3.20, okay, and it went low to 3.03. However, in our current market price after 30 days, last March 27, nimubo yung price, guys. It went higher to 2.85. It went as low around 2.54 during March 27 trading period, but it closes at 2.65, 2.60. So currently, MPI is around 2.60 ang iyang market price. Is it a good buy? Well, for me, I would suggest you buy because medyo cheaper pa siya, guys. Don't buy when it's a bit expensive. But right now, you just need to take advantage of the situation. So let me just go back again. Okay, let me just stop sharing this one. Let me just check your chat. Okay, sorry guys, it's my first time to use the app. So anyway, there's a recording that you could review. So yeah, thanks Giselle for that. I was not paying attention to the chat, but yeah. So there you go. I think we're almost done. I would like to entertain some questions. So please shoot me a message, a chat if you have any questions or clarifications. I'm willing to answer them. Aryan, I think if you have any questions, do let me know. Let me unmute you. Okay, so if you have your hindi ko pala marinig. Chat lang. Okay. Is it a good time, from Giselle, is it a good time to open and buy stocks now? Certainly it depends, but me personally, I would say yes, because that is what I'm waiting for when the stock market is down or a bearish market. So if you are a stock investor, then it's a perfect time to buy. But I would suggest the blue chips lang, guys. Do not explore companies that you don't know. Okay. For me, I would suggest a mindset of an investor mindset, because normally there are guys who call themselves traders, so they will just trade during trading hours for short term lang, so guys, and it's very risky. If really you don't know how the stock market works, don't try to trade. Okay, think long term. Be an investor. Okay, when you say investor, dapat 5 years or 10 years or forever ang iyong mindset. For me, my mindset is I have to invest my money for long term, like 10 years. So for me, it's okay to buy because we are on the bearish market. If I have more money, then I would buy more of Jollibee Food Corporations and other blue chips, siguro. like San Miguel, because it's really really cheap. And you know, Jollibee is all over the place. It's all over the Philippines. It's even outside the country. They have a lot of branches, and people would still go to Jollibee, guys. Kids loves Jollibee, and you know, it will not go bankrupt, I guess. So yeah, it's a good time to buy right now. Top five companies you recommend for us to invest. Okay, thanks for that question, Giselle. Personally, I think I've showed you mine. um I just have BDO, Jollibee, SM Prime Holdings, San Miguel Food and Beverage, or PH Resorts. But let me get back to you with PSE website and just pull that one out. Okay, I'm sharing right now on the screen. So PSE, I'll go to PSE and let's move back. Just go to most active. So for you guys, this is what I do before, no? Dili na ko mamili sa top active stocks in the Philippines, top 20. So you could try to choose Ayala Corporation. I think you know Ayala. You could try SM Investments if you want. PLDT Telco, yes, you could. BPI, you could. Jollibee, I suggest you get Jollibee. Aboitiz Power, yes, you could. JG Summit Holdings, this is from Cebu Pacific. Super down ang ilang stocks current, guys, because they have been affected because of tourism man sila, no? They own like Cebu Pacific as well. So it's really up to you guys. This is also one of the guides that you could do, the top 20 as your basis in purchasing stocks. And you could simply ask your friend or ask me if you want to know if it's a if okay ba siya company. So that's the reason why that before you invest in some companies, know the company first, check their profiles, make sure that you know them personally, or make sure that it is aligned according to your philosophies in life or principles in life, or you really want, or you are also okay with the way how they operate in terms of business and their systems. So it's really up to you guys. You have to really do a research. Okay, what else? Let me just check. Hmm. Okay, guys, I think 40 minutes na bata. I'm not sure. Since you started, can you say you had ROI? Actually, I have active account with COL for years now, but wala siya gain much. I have Metrobank, China Bank. Yes, I already nag profit taking nako several times with my stock investments. So maybe you need to revisit the shares or the companies that you're investing. So for me, they just diversify. I see that you have Metrobank and China Bank, Aryan. So maybe you just need to maintain one for Metrobank. Diversify your investments because, you know, this is what I said earlier. Make sure, because right now the food and beverage is down, the banking is up, it's stable. So that's the reason why that you need to really diversify it. ROI, sometimes I could gain it within 6 months, sometimes after a year. But you know, I'm an investor, so I'm thinking of long term. So I'm not really very interested if I'm gaining within a week or within the month or after 3 months, because my mindset is investor. So I will have just to purchase stocks for long term purposes. When is the time to sell your stocks? Again, my principle is buy low, sell high. So if you think that it's already on a profit, then that's a perfect time to sell your stocks. If you really need the money, because I believe that stock investing is sort of like your savings, but sa stocks lang siya. So if you really need the money and if it's really on profit, then it's really up to you. You could sell your stocks. In my strategy, my technique is I will just sell whatever is the profit. For example, if I invested 20,000 and after like 1 year it went up to 30,000, so I will just share the equivalent of my profit, like 10,000. So I still need to maintain my initial capital of 20,000 and just sell the equivalent shares of around 10,000. And by the way, guys, another way to earn pala in stocks is through cash dividends and stock dividends. So normally, BDO, SM, the companies that I have with, usually sila guys mag-declare sila of dividends. Okay, it's either quarterly, yearly, or twice a year. So that is also one way for you to earn in the stock market. Okay. Do you have any more questions via chat? Let me know. Thank you so much, Giselle and Aryan, for the question. Okay. So I'm not sure if we are already on recording. So just in case, guys, the recording would stop. That means to say that we have already reached 40 minutes, but I think I didn't have any notifications yet. So let's continue. If you have any questions, do let me know. I hope I've answered your questions, Giselle and Aryan. Okay. So, what does I want to say? Okay. When is the time you sell your stocks? Yes, thanks. That's very helpful. Okay. I got it. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, just do check the recording because I will be uploading this. And I hope that you've learned a lot. In our next topic, I will discuss about mutual funds, or maybe I would be very specific with stock investing still. It really it depends. So just message me on Facebook and what kind of topics that you want to know, if you want to get help with, and I will be glad to really share my inputs and try to answer queries as best as I could. Okay. So thank you guys for sparing your time with me here, and see you next time. Once again, my name is X. My name is also, they could call me Hershey or they could call me Xerxes. Thank you for watching, guys, and God bless. Please take care. Please just stay at home and just take care of yourself and your family as well. Goodbye.